I can't wait to play that fucking. I would say Splinter Cell, but I don't know how good it is. I'm gonna say Metal Gear Solid. What about Injured? Fucking yeah. Start my little Predator room. Like, hello, children. Start my little Predator room. Hey, kids, come on in. Come on in. I got my Mr. Rogers fucking sweater on. Come on. This is fun. I'm gonna have fun. I'm the guy from I'm the bully from The Simpsons. I could be that guy. Warriors. Yeah, that's funny. Share. No, good on that. Good on that. Good on that. No thanks. Shit demon. No man or woman born. Oh, I'm looking astute. I'm that lady from the. We're moving into the fifth dimension. Um, you gotta just make the proper report to save him. Oh yeah. Peaky Blinder guy. What up, man? Game mode. What the fuck is waves? Waves, okay. Gang, gang. See, he looks weak. He looks like he don't do shit. Looks like he has fucking some first place badges and shit on. Then he take his shirt off and be like, oh shit. He's covered in tattoos and shit. Like for colored girls. Like, is that a bad reference? What's up with the sound, man? What the fuck is that over there? What is he putting up his ass? Look. Right under menu. That's assault. That is fucking assault. Oh yeah, nigga. Remember when this is my lower self. So remember when I was telling you about all the shit I catch on camera? You know what I'm saying? I would catch on camera and shit. Not just like the broad that I was talking to that was lying like a motherfucker. I'm like, that bitch was on my camera about 4 fucking times. I'm like, bro, I'm a psychic, motherfucker. As soon as you in the area, I'm like, what the fuck you doing on me? That bitch was some bullshit. I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about motherfucking. There was somebody walking down the street, right? And um, the person. See, so there was somebody walking down the street, and but it looked like was it first? First, it was just a shadow moving. I still got all of this shit, man. I gotta fucking go through all of the fucking files. I got hours and hours of that shit. I got all types of shit. I got yeah, but first this one. There was a guy walking down the street. He didn't have no legs. He was floating down the street, but he was walking like a regular person and shit. He was walking, and then he slowly disappeared. But it wasn't fake. It wasn't like I know everything's connected to the internet and shit like that. Even, you got crystallization, you got crystals in your third eye and all that shit, and you have whatever the nanos are that's in the particles and shit. I'm assured, not assured, I'm assuming that this is taking a long time, bro. Oh, I like this guy over here hucking this egg or whatever. They should have a miniature aliens version of this shit. Bro, what up, though? So look, so he was walking down the street and he slowly disappeared, like faded away, but his shadow kept going. No, or was it I seen the shadow coming down the street first, and then he appeared halfway and was walking down the street and then fucking disappeared again. I was like, what the fuck? But I've been seeing, I see so much of that shit. Not recently, necessarily. I see some stuff recently, but I don't really pay it too much attention. I mean, I'll see people floating on the ceiling, people you know, like, or at least it looks like it. But you got to know about familiar spirits and shit like that, or whatever that is. But no, some people astral project, but like, you got to keep in mind that they don't know that they're doing it all the time. Some people know they're doing it. Other people are reptilian type of people and shit, and they do it, and then you know, which is just whatever it is. I don't really think about it like that, you know, like whatever the fuck people are. There's so many different races of people, you know, indigenous people, yeah, and again, some are fucking degenerates. No, but and then the blue people, those blue motherfuckers too, and then me, of course. But yeah, that, and then I got a video. Actually, I don't think I got that one on video, but I was on the porch, and you can use some of that stuff. But fucking, I seen a light. It was a green. It was like a shaped like a reticle, like this. It was like a block shaped and shit, and it was moving around on the goddamn street. Like it moved down the street, and it moved down here, and it moved over there and shit. I'm looking around, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, now I know this is coming from way the fuck up, like, and it was looking for something. Now, I don't think this was the EMF shit, you know, where they shoot the laser through the ceiling and shit like that. And you'll hear it. If you don't see it, you'll hear it. You'll hear the floor it'll creak, or it'll be a tap. That's you know, that's energy weapons. And but across from me was this big ass open lot, and I'm looking. There was a ship parked in the lot across the street. But it was like I was looking because I can see that, you know, I'm looking at that you know, that white noise kind of look where you see things look invisible, like water vapor and shit. I'm looking at it like there's something over there, and I'm looking at it, but you know, it's kind of like you gotta. The way I started get was thinking about where I'm standing, what I'm trying to see, and then looking at what's behind it. So I would kind of like almost like teach my brain to try to measure the distance between the two. So like I'll be looking instead of looking at the object, I would know the object was there, and then I would focus on something that's behind the object, right? And then and then kind of partly focus on what's in front of me, like where I'm standing at. Because, like, let's say if you're standing on the porch and you got that little opening where you're looking out from the porch, there's energy separating where you're standing at, right? And where the air is and shit in front of you, and then where that is, and then what's beyond it on the next block. Because this is a fake ass world, right? So let's say I'm looking at the trees behind it. So instead of looking at the object, I looked at the trees behind it, and then I go like this. I'm just moving around and shit. And I did that shit for years. You know what I'm saying? Until I got to the point where, you know, my eyes just do that shit so I can just see it. You know what I'm saying? And while I was looking at it, it started sparking. Like, it was like a bunch of random ass sparks in the air. But when they sparked, it did it real quick, and it was like, and it sparked, and when it sparked, it did it in the shape of a ship. Like, I'm like, I'm looking like the nigga next door. I'm like, do you see this shit? Like, but I'm not about to be like, dog, look, I'm not even gonna do all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, but maybe you'll catch on that I'm looking at what I'm looking at and shit like that. But dog, what the fuck, man? Come on. They don't want a nigga like me playing this, huh? This is crazy. I can't even fucking play Gang Beast. Oh, I cracked that kid joke. It's like, this is ridiculous. This game is not that complicated. What the fuck?